Senior Moments, sponsored by the Empowering Seniors Group on News Talk KVNU, 102 FM and 610 AM.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Senior Moment Show. My name is Bryce Patton, here with my wonderful co-host, Sid Roeder. How are you this morning, Sid?
Just wonderful. Like you said, you hit it on the head.
Oh, that is excellent. Did you have a good week so far?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been that good, huh?
It's been that good.
Well, we'll end it today with, we have a wonderful guest with us.
We do.
Before we get to our guest, do you want to tell us about our sponsor?
Absolutely. I'm delighted to. And our guest is actually a member of the Empowering Seniors Group, which is our sponsor. The Empowering Seniors Group is a group of professionals and organizations that have dedicated their time and effort to provide information to seniors, their family members, caretakers, and all the wonderful people that listen to us every Saturday. If you'd like to learn more about the Empowering Seniors Group, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info, or you can email us at empoweringseniorscv@gmail.com, and the CV stands for Cache Valley. And lastly, if you have any suggestions for this show, anyone you would like to see us invite, you can call me personally at 435-512-6406.
Oh, thank you for doing that. Appreciate it. Well, Angela Hopman, the Director of Aging Department at Bragg, is our guest today. Welcome to the show, Angela.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Yeah, so you're new, and you're new to the show and to Bragg, and so I want to ask you if you wouldn't mind just sharing with the audience a little bit about you, why you decided to join the Bragg team, and what you're most excited about doing there. I know that's a lot, but...
Yeah, sure. So I'm originally from Southern California, and I've been a Cache Valley resident for almost 25 years now. So really enjoying the mountains and the clean air, except for in the wintertime. But I joined the Bragg team coming from Cache Refugee and Immigrant Connection. And before that, I was at Rise Services supporting people with disabilities. And my work professionally it's always been important to me to do things that I think add value to other people's lives and reduce suffering. And I think that's what we really aim to do as we support families and our aging community in Cache Valley and Box Elder and Rich County.
So now that you're new at Bragg, I don't know how familiar you are with some of the support that Bragg issues for seniors. Maybe you want to tell us a little bit about some of the programs that Bragg runs.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a county veteran service officer. She is a social worker, a licensed social worker that assists veterans with basically holistic case management, which means if you have a need, she can help you meet it. That can be housing insecurity, food insecurity, job insecurity, but she also can help apply for veterans benefits and really any need that a veteran might have. They can come to Bragg with our county veteran service officer and get assistance. We have a few other programs, one that supports caregivers, and then two programs that support aging at home. And so we do in-home services where people can receive help with house services, cleaning up or making meals or companionship or running to the grocery store, things like that, so that people can age at home for longer and be more comfortable. And our last program within the aging department is our ombudsman program, and that is where people who are in long-term care facilities, if they need an advocate, they can reach out to our state ombudsman. Then at Bragg, we have lots of services that just help with heat assistance or housing assistance and tax preparation, things like that.
Oh, that's excellent. You guys have a ton of different programs that are going on, like you just explained. So is there one that you get more excited about than others?
No, I love them all.
Oh, wonderful answer. That is a really great answer.
Honestly, I really do truly love them all. The one that's on my mind right now, just because I'm putting together an impact report, is actually our veterans program. I pulled a report of all the benefits that our veterans have received in the last year, and our county veteran service officer has been able to help veterans receive $66,000 in monthly benefits. And so multiply that by 12 months, and that's $800,000 a year. And that is only a tiny portion of what she does, because we only know that number if the veteran calls us and says, "Thank you so much, my benefits came in," and tell us the amount. So it's probably double or triple that number. And so she's doing really amazing work. And then she also got $200,000+ in just lump sum awards for our veterans, which is really cool. She's worked with over 400 individual people just last year.
How does someone get on that list? Or do they just call her? Is there something specific that...
They can just call us, and sometimes they're calling us for a referral for something else, or they have a question about aging services. And with our referral and information program, we kind of check in on whether they are a veteran or not and screen for that, and then we refer them to our county veteran service officer.
That sounds like an amazing program. I'm a little curious before we head into our first break on the caretaker program. Can you quickly sum that one up?
Sure. Our caretaker program can last for 1 year, and it's really to prevent burnout for caregivers. And we are able to offer support and education opportunities for people who are caring for those with dementia or Alzheimer's. We're working on a partnership with USU and the Alzheimer's and dementia research that's happening up there. But along with the education, they also get a stipend that they can use throughout the year to help care for their loved ones.
That's fantastic. We're a minute away from our break. So maybe, Angela, we can mention for someone who doesn't know where Brag's at, your location and also a contact phone number.
Sure. We're located on 170 North Main in Logan, and you can call the aging department at 435-713-1467.
Thank you, Angela. This is the Senior Moment Show. Again, let me mention our sponsor, which is the Empowering Seniors Group. If you'd like to learn more about the Empowering Seniors, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info, or you can email us at empoweringseniorscv@gmail.com, and the CV stands for Cache Valley. And again, lastly, if you'd like to reach out to me personally, you can reach me at 435-512-6406. This is the Senior Moment Show. We're going to take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Need a helping hand? The Bear River Association of Governments, also known as BRAG, is here for you.
They assist seniors with in-home services, provide utility bill relief through the HEAT program, and offer rental assistance to keep you housed.
Need help with tax prep? Their experts ensure you get the refund you deserve. And for veterans, they're here to connect you with the benefits you've earned.
BRAG is your local resource for a stronger today and a more secure future. Call today or visit brag.utah.gov.
This is Scott with Cache Valley Pharmacy. Are you struggling to find affordable GLP-1 medications? Cache Valley Pharmacy has you covered. We're now compounding GLP-1s like semaglutide and tirzepatide personally formulated for you, and every batch is tested for quality and sterility. Have your prescriptions transferred today and let Cache Valley Pharmacy help you with your personalized weight loss journey. Cache Valley Pharmacy, keeping it local, online at cachevalleypharmacy.com.
Did you know 1 in 3 people will visit a nursing home? Did you know that once there, they will stay there for an average of 3 years? Did you also know there are insurance options that can help cover this experience? Hi, I'm Tracy Ferris with Blue Water Health Insurance. It's not cheap to stay in a full-fledged nursing home. Long-term care insurance can help you or a loved one get the care they need and deserve. If you wait until you need it, you may be too late. Give me a call at 435-890-8155.
Getting around your home should be easy and safe. At RT Med Mobile, they provide wheelchairs, stair lifts, ramps, and electric lift chairs to help seniors maintain independence and comfort. Their friendly team offers free in-home consultations to find the perfect solution for you or your loved one. Locally owned and here to help. Call 435-260-6171 today. RT Med Mobile, because your mobility matters.
Hi, this is Tyler. Recently, my father passed away, and White Pine provided the funeral services for our family. They were friendly, thoughtful, and attentive to every detail. You know, it isn't often that a loved one passes away, so it was very important to my family that everything be handled just right. Because my dad was loved by so many people, we had a lot of family and friends that traveled from out of town. I really appreciate how White Pine Funeral Services made sure everyone was comfortable and that the focus was where it needed to be, on my dad and my family. They really took care of us during this tender time.
White Pine Funeral Services, here when you need us most.
Hi, this is Bruce with Comfort Care. One of the ways we help loved ones stay in their home is by assisting with daily tasks. These may include bathing, meal preparation, medication reminders, and housekeeping. We even help with shopping, transportation, and errands. Most of all, we offer a trusted level of care. Let us help you live your best life possible with Comfort Care. This is Bruce, and you can call me at 754-7676. Comfort Care, 754-7676.
And welcome back to the Senior Moment Show. My name is Bryce Patton here with Sid Roeder, and we've been talking with Angela Hopman, the director of the aging department over at Bragg. And Angela, you were talking about before the break, the caregiver assistant program, and that you said that one's for dementia or Alzheimer's, someone that's taking care of that person.
It doesn't have to be specifically that diagnosis. It can be for anyone who's a caregiver to someone in need.
Okay.
So is that one that the caregiver themselves applies, or how does that work?
So the caregiver does have to do an intake assessment in order to get onto the program, but someone else can call on behalf of the caregiver. I think so often caregivers take a lot of pride in what they do, and they don't want to ask for help because then it can make the care receiver feel kind of bad about, how burnout they might be. So it doesn't have to be the caregiver that reaches out, but we do talk with the caregiver before they come onto the program.
Yeah, that's a hard one. We run into that quite a bit with caregivers not wanting to give up or feel like they failed or different things. But you also have another program that helps out with people in their home as well. Aging in place is what you call it. How do people go about if their mom or dad or their loved one needs help in the home and they're not able to give that help, how they could get someone in there to help out with maybe their daily tasks?
Yeah, it would be the same process that the caregiver would go under. So they would give us a call and we do a series of questions over the phone just to assess the needs. Our wait list is prioritized by the need. And so when people call in, we really want to get a real look at what kind of help they need so that they can age in place.
What are some of those needs that you see that people are calling for?
Meal preparation, sometimes it's bathing or housekeeping. It can be grocery shopping. Sometimes it can be as simple as just loneliness and wanting some companionship. And so we can help with that as well.
So is there like a list of things that you do that people can look at, or do people just come and ask for specific things? Do you make suggestions? How does that work?
So the suggestions come through the intake process. So based on the score in different areas, we'll figure out what needs might be the first ones that should be met. So if someone scores a certain way on, self-care like bathing, then we might prioritize that over something else.
So, and you said you cover the three counties, Rich, Cache, and Box Elder. Is there one you go to a little more often than the other on these?
Probably.
Oh, okay. Great.
Probably
that's unfair. She knows so much already, and she's fairly new, Bryce.
I know. I shouldn't have asked it.
I would say probably the one with the most people in the county, so I'll just say Cache.
Perfect. I love it.
That's nice. Let's talk a little bit. Well, we've already talked about, are there any dementia, Alzheimer related services that you provide at Bragg?
We are going to be starting a Dementia Live class for caregivers, and that helps caregivers really experience and understand what the person they're caring for is going through. And So we're currently on getting a few of our case managers certified on that, and we'll be doing it with USU, which will be a really cool opportunity for caregivers and for care receivers.
Yeah, that's awesome. You've mentioned partnering with USU a couple times already in the show. Is that a thing you guys work for, is trying to create those community partners that you're able to collaborate with?
Yeah, I really believe that we are stronger as a community, and there are lots of things that other places are doing that we either don't have the capacity to or are doing way better than we ever could. And so I have made it a priority to be reaching out to community partners like USU, like the senior centers who we work with for Meals on Wheels and for congregate meals, and also like the Senior Companions program, because there's a lot of things that they do that we can't do, and there are a lot of things that they do much better than we could.
That actually brings up a good point for me. It sounds like if somebody has any questions about anything, you are a pretty good resource also to refer people to like Meals on Wheels or other organizations, correct?
Yes, a lot of what we do is just have phone calls from people who are looking for help, and sometimes we're not the right answer, but we always try to find the right place for them in the community.
Okay, so with you partnering with all the community and you guys being community-based and helping out the locals, where does the funding and whatnot come from for the aging department?
We get our funding from a few different sources. Some of it is federal money that comes from the Older Americans Act. Some of that federal money is funneled through the state, so we receive state money as well. And then we receive money from the county. I'm working on getting some other grants and things, especially for our Veterans Service Officer. The county has been a great support of our veterans program in the past, and so we're wanting to continue that and really grow that part of what we do.
Okay, so as you were talking earlier, you get funding from all different places, but you also alluded to that you guys collaborate with the different senior centers. How do you collaborate with the senior centers? What kind of, how's that look?
That's a great question. So portion of the money that we receive from the state does go towards congregate meals and Meals on Wheels. And so we do provide a portion of that money. And then the counties and cities also contribute to providing those meals for the seniors in our communities.
That is wonderful. On a different note, what was going through my head is a little bit, if anybody is interested in any of the programs at Bragg, whether they be aging department or any other ones, what's typically the best way to get in touch with you? Is it via phone or is it to walk in? And can you mention the address and phone number one more time?
Yeah, so if you're looking for services from Bragg, you can always walk in, and the aging department's phone number is 435-713-1467. Our location is 170 North Main in Logan.
That's great. Thank you. This is the Senior Moment Show. We are coming up on our second break. We have one more segment coming up. Again, if you'd like to find out more about our sponsor, the Empowering Seniors Group, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info. This is the Senior Moment Show. We're going to take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Need a helping hand? The Bear River Association of Governments, also known as BRAG, is here for you.
They assist seniors with in-home services, provide utility bill relief through the HEAT program, and offer rental assistance to keep you housed.
Need help with tax prep? Their experts ensure you get the refund you deserve. And for veterans, they're here to connect you with the benefits you've earned.
BRAG is your local resource for a stronger today and a more secure future. Call today or visit brag.utah.gov. Are you tired of feeling unwell and not knowing why? At Next Level Health and Wellness, we hear you. We specialize in uncovering the root causes of your discomfort, whether it's gut health, hormone imbalances, or emotional and mental blocks. With personalized plans, advanced lab testing, and evidence-based holistic nutrition practices, we guide you toward lasting health and wholeness. Awaken your healing potential with a team that listens, understands, and supports you wherever you are. Visit nextlevelhw.com to start your journey to feeling better today.
Picture this. Your family's locked in court, fighting over your home and your assets because there was no plan. Don't let probate decide your future. I'm attorney Justin Wall with Wall Estate Solutions. Stay in control with wills, trusts, and smart planning that keeps your family out of court and your wishes protected. Get peace of mind today. Visit wallestate.law or call 435-294-0346. That's 435-294-0346. Your legacy, your plan.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
No problem, sweetie.
I can't believe you're able to fit everything in that little sedan.
Bye!
When they move out, you can move on to a house that fits your life. It's time to live in a space that fits your family.
Hi, this is Sid Roeder with Achievement Realty.
Let me help you to find a home that suits your needs and is less to take care of. Save money or even make money on the sale of your current home. Call me today at 512-6406. Then list it, sell it, and move on.
At Maple Springs Senior Living in North Logan, we understand that entrusting the care of your loved one to someone else is a decision not taken lightly. That's why we go above and beyond to create a nurturing environment where your family becomes our family.
When I found Maple Springs, it was like a weight lifted off my shoulders. The staff here really cares, and Mom is thriving.
The activities and social events have brought so much joy to Dad's life. I can see a positive change every time I visit.
We know that your loved one's well-being is your top priority, and it's ours too. Learn more at maplesprings.living.com.
And welcome back to the Senior Moment Show. My name is Bryce Patton here with Sid Roeder, and we've been talking with Angela, who is the director of the aging department over at Bragg. And you were talking about how you guys collaborate with the different agencies in the Valley, as well as especially the senior centers. And you said something, you were talking about Meals on Wheels and congregate meals. Can you kind of tell me what the difference between those are?
Sure. Congregate meals are served at the senior centers. You can also pick up to-go meals if that's something that you need. But Meals on Wheels program is meant to be also some social interaction for those seniors who are homebound. So it's a way for the community to kind of check in on our seniors. They're actually looking for volunteers right now to drive their truck for the 11 o'clock route. So if that's interesting to any of our listeners, then they can reach out to the Cache County Senior Center.
That's great. And so, talking about volunteers, what other programs can people volunteer for, and how does that work?
Great question. We do have a volunteer program that we're trying to get off the ground for our department specifically, and it does take 40 hours of training, and we're looking for more long-term volunteers, but the opportunity for advocacy in this specific position is really great. You would be volunteering to help with our ombudsman program, so you might be looking into any kind of concerns that residents of long-term care facilities might have, and you can find that opportunity on the Just Serve website. And then there's another program called Senior Companions that we can connect you with. The qualifications to be a volunteer for that program is you have to be 55 years or older, and you do have to be below the poverty level. But you get a stipend for your volunteer time, which is really nice for those who are experiencing poverty, that they can have a little extra income and make a difference in the lives of seniors who are lonely.
So what does that look like if someone was to volunteer? Is there a certain amount of hours that someone needs to spend a week, or is there a maximum? If somebody's just, hey, you know what, instead of sitting around watching TV, I want to go make a difference in someone's life, what does that look like?
For the Senior Companion program, I think they mentioned that they're looking for volunteers that can do about 15 hours a week. However, I know that some people do less, and that's just fine. So what they're really looking for is someone who's passionate about helping others and providing that companionship and making a difference in someone's lives.
So I got a little confused on the program when you were telling me about the reimbursement that they get. So does that mean you don't accept volunteers that would volunteer for free, or did I misunderstand that?
No, you can volunteer for free, but the program is meant to help people who are below the poverty line. to help seniors who are below the poverty line, both on the side of the volunteers, but then also there's no income requirement for the senior who is receiving the companionship. And so it helps anyone of any socioeconomic status, but the volunteers are meant to be ones that could use a little financial assistance.
And is there a training involved on that? I know the Ombudsman program you were talking about, there's actually quite rigid 40-hour training. On the companionship program, is there also a training?
They do provide training, and you have to pass a background check, just like with the Ombudsman program, but the program goes through all that with all of their volunteers.
Is there any other opportunities for people to volunteer just here in the office or the senior center that you're aware of?
Yeah, absolutely. The senior centers are always looking for volunteers.
Yeah, and that just brings me back to Bragg or you, Angela, for anything regarding the aging department being a wonderful resource where people could. So, for example, if somebody listened today and can't remember about what volunteers, what organization was looking for, if they got in touch with you, would that be okay?
Absolutely. Call or stop by anytime.
Okay, then let's write into the contact information, because I hope our listeners that are interested maybe grabbed a piece of paper and a pen. If not, do so really quickly, because Angela is going to share her contact information one more time.
The aging department's number is 435-713-1467, and our office is located at 170 North Main Street in Logan.
Okay, you said stop by anytime. What are your office hours there at the...
8 to 5. And we usually have worked our 40 hours by Thursday, so not usually on Fridays.
Okay, so Monday
But somebody is there on Friday, but we may just schedule an appointment with you.
Okay. So Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5.
Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
Okay.
Okay.
We will be there.
And just, we only have a minute left, but maybe if you don't mind, Angela, you could just reiterate all of the programs that could be interesting for our senior citizens one more time.
We have our veterans program. We have our aging in place and our caregivers program. Bragg has a program that helps with tax preparation. We also help with Medicare enrollment, and the HEAT program, which helps with utilities.
That's fantastic. Well, we are coming up to the end of our show, Angela. Thank you so much for coming in. I know you're still working in getting all the knowledge and all the statistic that Bryce wanted to hear today. But we really appreciate you coming in. Again, this is the Senior Moment Show. We will have Angela back, and next time maybe with some statistics for Bryce. We hope that you tune in again next week. I stumbled on that one.